Hello everybody, welcome to Laney's Beads and Bliss. I'm Laney, and guys, I want to start off by saying I hope that you all had a wonderful holiday. Everybody was safe, warm, happy. I hope Santa was good to you. I know Santa was good to me. My husband hooked me up, y'all. He knows that I work hard, and he bought me a 1-hour massage and a 45-minute facial, and child, let me tell you, I cannot wait to get there. But I couldn't let December pass without doing a little project with the Bargain Bead Box for December. Now, I did the unboxing and I told you guys my favorite piece in that box was this little baby right here. Okay, I love the antique feel of this watch. I think it's so beautiful. It puts me in the mind of a vintage type situation. So I have to dress up sometimes to go to work. So I thought, why not make a piece that can go with this watch? And we can wear it as a necklace. Yes? Yes. So we can see what time it is and it's hanging around our neck. Why not? Okay. So, of course, guys, this is going to be our focal piece for our necklace. Now, to save us some time, you guys, I've been doing some long videos, and I'm noticing that only about 17 minutes is getting watched. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. So I kind of already came up with a design for the necklace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I kind of went through my thought process to come up with this design. Now, I do want this to be kind of long because if the watch is hanging, right, you want to be able to turn it and look at it and all the things, but it's hanging there as just a statement piece until you need it as a functional watch. Okay, so I already came up with my design, and to save time, I did put these pieces together, but I'm going to kind of tell you what I did. So I used some beads from the box. Okay, here's my little box. So the things that I used out of this box, I used these stones right here. I love them. They're beautiful. They have that wash on them, and it's a true stone, you guys. It's beautiful. I just love it. It just looks so fancy and rich to me. Yes. I also used some of these green ones. I used some of these. Let's go ahead and put these. I also used some of these. These little spacer beads, I used those. And I used some of these colors out of the little mix that we had. So these are what my components are pretty much made up of. Okay, so that's what I used. So I'm going to put these back in here, and then I'm going to show you guys what I did. And this is just for inspiration. You may not like Laney's style, but Laney likes Laney's style. And I know you guys do, because you leave me lovely, wonderful, beautiful messages in the comments, which I love. I love. Okay. Now, I did use one thing out of my stash that I got from Bead Box Bargains. This baby right here. It's called a shield pendant, and I incorporated this into my design. So, here are our components. Okay. So these two are the same. Okay, I used the crystals. I did use the crystals in the rondelle space, the daisy spacers. And then I used these shiny, beautiful babies right here. Oh gosh, I just love those beads. Okay. And then I used these. These are the faceted beads that I showed you, and then these kind of rondelle looking crystals, along with some daisy spacers and some of the bead caps. Now these little bead caps, they came from Bead Box Bargains as well. Okay, these came from Bead Box Bargains as well. I use most of my stuff from there. They're wonderful. But that's another component. And then, I'll get you back in order right there. And then I included the shield. And I used these green ones with these spacers. So pretty. I think that just looks so vintagey. I love those colors. And so now, guys, we're just going to put these all together. I already have one strand done. Shooby-doo. So now it's simply a linking project. Okay? So I got all my pieces together here. And guys, I made my own head pins for these. I used some 20 gauge wire. Let's see here. I used some 20 gauge wire. It's the Beadsmith wire, 20 gauge. And I made my own head pins. I've showed you guys how to make head pins before, but I'll just do a quick one. Let's get a little snippy snip here. And you could use your one-step loopers if you have those. And I did use the smaller one. Okay, because I wanted my loops small. I wanted them to kind of disappear. So of course you put your wire in there. And you bring it around like so. Here's our little loop. So I just took the beads. I started with the bead cap, put the bead, a daisy spacer, our little rondelle crystal here, spacer, another one of these, and another bead cap. And it's that easy, guys. Once I had my beads on there, I made a loop on the other end, and here we are. Yay! So let's put this together. I am just loving how this piece turned out. Okay, so I've got me some jump rings here. And we're going to put these together with jump rings, just like this one. Okay, so we can start at the top. Get my pliers. Bloop, bloop. Got my pliers. These are my Zurons. So let's just take our jump rings and start putting this together. So this is at the top because we want something a little shorter at the top because that's going to kind of go around the neck. But I also am adding some chain. And the chain came from Bead Box Bargains as well, but it's not the one that came in the box. I chose something a little bit different, and I'll show you that in a moment. All right. And there's our first link. Get me another jump ring over here. Whoops. Now guys, I'm not always going to have stuff already done, but I wanted to do this quick little video because I was just so excited about that watch, and I told you guys I was excited about the watch, so I just had to make something. But I also wanted to share it with you guys, so make sure she's good and closed. All right. So now I added the shield pendant. I think that it just makes such a statement. It makes such a statement. That is so pretty. It's so ornate. So we'll just put that puppy on there like that. And it's got two places that you can hook things, which is nice. So, you know, this could also be like a focal for something. but I am using it as kind of a focal, but in a different way. Okay. So you see there's this loop on this end right here. Let me bring you guys down a little. There's a loop on the end of this where you could hang something. Well, we're just gonna make it a continuation of our strand here that we built. Okay. All right. We're making progress. I'd like to make another thing out of this box using some of those colors. Yes, indeed. And guys, not only did my husband get me a massage, he got me a gift certificate to the Hobby Lobby. All right, I love Hobby Lobby. They got great prices. They got good stuff. So I might just take you guys along with me when I go to spend it. Would that be fun? Would you guys like that? Let me know in the comments if you would like to go with me to Hobby Lobby so we can pick out some stuff and make some beautiful jewelry together. Let me know. If you guys want me to do that, I surely will. All right. So there we go. So here are our two pieces together. So make sure that we got everything like we're supposed to. That, and that. Yes. Okay. So guys, here is the chain that I decided to use. This is a Figaro chain. And it's in that antique color. Love it. I think this matches better than the chain that was in the box for this particular project. So all we're going to do now is let's go ahead and add our chain, and this is going to be a situation where you can just put it like right over your neck, or excuse me, over your head. We're not using a clasp or anything. And let me see how much chain I got here, because I wanted this to be a little long so it hangs just below, you know, the area here. Let me see. Love beyond measure, y'all. Yes, always. All right, so I have about about 10 1/4 inches of chain. Okay, because I wanted this to be about 30-ish or so inches. So when it hangs, you guys, it's going to hang about right here. This is where about where our dangle is going to hang, our watch. Okay, so this is the necklace size chart that I have for you guys. If you join the Bliss Beauty Circle, I always have the link in the description for you guys. This is your free gift so you can see where things hang. Okay, yep. All right, so again, let's go ahead and put our chain on. All right. We got this side done here. And then we are just going to attach the other side to the chain here. Make sure she's all closed up because we don't want our piece falling apart there. Okay. So, this is what we have so far. Whoops. Get where you're supposed to go, buddy. All right. So, here's our chain, and here is the main part of our necklace. So then what we're going to do, you guys, is we are going to add our watch. Okay, so it opens on this side. This is the jump ring that actually came on it with the chain, so I am going to use that, but I'm not going to hang it directly on this. I'm going to use a couple more jump rings. Make sure she's all closed up good. So this is the way that we are going to attach this. So what I did for this part is I used 2 jump rings. Okay, I'm going to put one through here. I'm also going to put the other side through here. And we're going to close that one up. But because our watch is a little heavy, it's not heavy, I'm going to double jump ring that. Let's see if we can get this to work here. Whoops. Alright, so I'm going to go through this one, and I'm going to come back around and go through this one. So now we have 2 jump rings to hold our watch. Okay. Alright, so here's our 2 jump rings, and I am just going to take this jump ring and slide it in. Now let me make sure I've got it open on the right side. There we go. That should be facing to the front. So when we put it on our jump ring, we want it to hang this way. Shabam bam, like so. You guys see that? It's going through both jump rings. Okay. And guys, there we have it. This is our time traveler piece that we made with my favorite piece in the box. Here we go. I am going to put this on a bust, a little one, so you guys can see what it looks like hanging. But I just love this design. I think it's so pretty. I think it is vintage looking. I think that it would look very nice with like a cream sweater or a black sweater, anything, you know, that makes a good background color for these lighter colors. I hope you guys like what I did, and you can leave me a message in the comments. Leave me a message in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to go to the store with me. We'll go to Hobby Lobby together. Let me know. I think that would be fun. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, and that you're going to have an awesome New Year. And guys, I still have some time off from work, and so I'm gonna be making some more videos while I'm off work, so that you guys can have something to watch. Yes. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon with another video. Guys, if you want to join the Bliss Beauty Circle, I launched my first newsletter this December. There'll be another one coming in January. We're doing the bead education. We're doing different tips on different beads, color palettes, all kinds of different things in there. You guys will get sneak peeks of upcoming things. And you guys can go to my Facebook page. My Facebook page is over there. I have 1 or 2 followers, but I need some more, you guys. You guys need to go check out the Facebook page, because eventually that's where I'm going to have you guys sharing your designs and all of the things that you're doing within the Bliss Beauty Circle. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I've only been at this a couple months, and I feel like I'm doing well. I'm getting, really good comments from you guys, and I really do appreciate you. Your time is valuable, and I thank you all for spending some of it with me. So, with that being said, guys, find your bliss right here on this bead mat. And until next time, bye.